He didn't fail. The school failed him. The school failed at their job.
Now, this is coming from a student, and this is coming from a mother perspective. I've been seeing different takes, and I honestly feel like it really does take a village, and the mom has to take accountability, and the school takes accountability, because at what point of year 4 they keep pushing this boy along, no summer school, nothing. How didn't he repeat some of these classes, and then he just moving on, and it just slips between the cracks? And you gotta watch that whole video. That whole, like, I think more than like 60% of the school, like, is failing. Like, and he was in like the higher percentile. Like, it was crazy. It's crazy. I watched it a while ago, and I just seen somebody else saying that it was the mom's fault. Yeah, the mom has to take accountability, absolutely. And so don't the school. And so doesn't the little boy. The little boy knew what he was doing. He knew what he wasn't doing. He knew that he wasn't doing and performing. He knew he was getting those grades. The mom, I don't know, like, I understand that she's busy, but at some point you got to take some time for your kid. And the schools, like, yeah, they fumbled that shit too. It was all three, in my opinion. All three. All fucking three. It spoke on, like, the mom, like, being busy. She has other children, and she probably just assumed, like, my kid is older and he's responsible and he's doing what he's supposed to be doing. But in 4 years, your whole high school career, you never bothered to check to see how your son was doing. You never asked if he had homework. You never bothered. Okay, if you can't, like, call, because I periodically will call my kid at school. Like, I'll just do check-ins. I'll ask my daughter, how you doing in school? Anything I should know? And then she'll say whatever. And a lot of times I've found that's why I have to keep doing it. That's why I have to call the school, because she be fabricating some shit. And as a mom, I'm on that shit. And then there's sometimes where, like, she'll slip. Like, right before the winter break, my daughter's teacher called and was like, this 5-week interim report ain't looking too good. She had a test that she needed to make up, like, shit like that. And that's what I'm saying. The school, all three have to take accountability. You know what I mean? All three. That little boy knew what he was supposed to do. And that's what I'm saying. Like, I, as a student, like, when I went to school, I know how it is. And there's teachers that really don't give a fuck. But I'm saying, as the school district, how are you letting him go on from 9th grade to 10th grade, knowing that he had, like, didn't pass? Like, and where we're from, if you fail, you got to repeat that class again, or you got to take this shit in summer school. So how are they just keep letting him go on to the next grade, and he thinks he's going to graduate in the summer? Right? Again, it takes a village. I feel like all of them are responsible, and the mom having that type of attitude is not raising her son to really be able to take accountability, because one, the mom's not even taking accountability, and the mom's not even enforcing the child. Like, I'd be looking at my child like, what the, honestly, I wouldn't even really have that much words for the school, because at the end of the day, that would be on me and my child, because my child knows what's expected. My child knows that she better graduate, and you got to do the stuff that you need to do to fucking execute a graduation with grades and summer school if you failing, shit like that. Like, my daughter knows this year we ain't doing summer school, so she better get her shit together because she's a senior. But I'm saying, like, it does take a village, but at the end of the day, I probably would be embarrassed to call the school with expectations, because a lot of, that's what I used to tell my daughter too. When she was in elementary school, she used to fuck around and do dick shit. I didn't mean to say it like that, but she used to mess around. And I told her, when you get into middle school, they have multiple students, like, for 9 periods. They're not going to be hyper-focused like your 5th grade, your 4th grade, your 3rd grade teacher to call me and tell me that you're messing around or you're missing assignments and blah, blah, blah. They don't have the time to do that. So that's your responsibility to keep up with your grades, your tests, your, like, homework and all your assignments and stuff. You know what I mean? And me as well. Like, because I know my daughter's going to, like, tell me what I want to hear until the report card comes out, and then she got a different story. So, again, it was on the mama and the son. And the school, too, because I don't understand how they let him just keep going on. And, like, not, like, okay, at the end of his senior year, he's supposed to graduate. Your son, he had to do 9th grade all over. He did 4 years in vain. He just went to school. I don't like, what was his expectation if he wasn't doing shit? I feel like he thought because he kept falling through, like slipping through the cracks from going from 9th grade to 10th grade to 10th grade to 11th grade to 11th grade to 12th grade, that he was just going to go from 12th grade to graduate and then get into a college. I don't fucking know what he thought, but it's also on the mom. So I feel like the mom first. No, the boy, because your child, like, you got to enforce that in your child. So I feel like the mom, the child, and then the school and the teachers. I feel like in that order. I feel like all of them have to take accountability, but I feel like it's more so on the mom and the son. I don't know. What do you guys think?